All right, so if you want to play with the Seattle Seahawks Madden 25, first things it all starts with is Russell, Hustle, Bustle, Wilson.
One more Dussel?
Because you need a mobile quarterback in Madden 25 if you want to be the most effective that you can be. So when you have the Seahawks on offense, you don't have a traditional speed back. So we've been playing with the Bengals. We broke them down last week on the show. We told you that Gio Bernard is the guy you want to sub into the game. Yeah, the Seahawks have Christian Michael, but you don't really care for him because Marshawn Lynch is a beast. So you got to keep it traditional. We know Sidney Rice just got hurt for the season. That won't matter in Madden because you can still sub him in. And also what you have in Madden that the Seahawks haven't had this season is Percy Harvin. So Percy Harvin is an absolute stud. He's going to be a guy that you're going to need to sub into any formation. Get rid of Golden Tate, put him in the slot, and look to utilize him. So what you want to do with the Seahawks is kind of spread it out. I like to stay under center because I always like to have the ability to run with Marshawn Lynch. I feel like if I go too shotgun heavy with the Seahawks, what happens is I get away from powerful runs that make Marshawn Lynch one of the best backs in the game because in Madden 25 you have the ability to put your head down with the right stick and really kind of pick up yards, and that's a perfect example on this run play. So I feel like if I go too much shotgun with the Seahawks, what happens is these power runs become less and less with Lynch. I start to use them more in the passing game where he's less effective, whereas I can just use the right stick to rotate my head, put it down, pop defenders, and just stumble forward for big yardage. And that's how I personally like to play with the Seahawks. But if we go back out here, we'll see that we'll sub in Percy Harvin. We'll have Sidney Rice at the other side, so we'll have a fast receiver and then a big receiver. We'll have two pretty good tight ends with Zach Miller, who can hang on to the ball, and also they have a rookie named Luke Wilson, not the actor, not Owen Wilson's bro, but another guy.
Give me your thoughts on Owen Wilson's lettuce.
Owen Wilson, his nose freaks me out too much that I can't even look at his lettuce.
His lettuce is kind of good, though.
It's not bad. It's not bad. He's a handsome man.
Lettuce is hair, for those of you wondering.
All right, here we go. So Percy Harvin's going to go in at the other side. And the only other reason I'll run a spread with the Seahawks is just because I find them to be Russell Wilson's ability to run is the X factor for the Seahawks. The reason that they're one of the top two teams used online is their ability, not just on defense, but their offense has a lot of X factors. So you have a high truck rating, you have a good speed rating with the quarterback, you have good speed with Harvin, you have Sidney Rice, who's a big player, Zach Miller over the middle, and maybe you got Wilson here. So I might go something like this, maybe block Lynch, depending on what I'm looking to see, and hopefully you can get out of the pocket with Russell Wilson. But something you're always got to be thinking about when you face the Seahawks is where is Percy Harvin?
Yep.
And is he going to go deep on this play? Because he can really be a pretty big problem area for your defense if you're not playing the right type of coverages with him. So
another thing you want to do is throw outs there. I mean, if you get two-man unders.
Yeah. Exactly. Two-man under is pretty beatable with outs. Also, I would have came out in a play like corner route, so a play like smash. What I would do if I ran a play like smash is I would get Wilson out of the game and put in a guy like Golden Tate, who has better route running, or Doug Baldwin for Miller, who has both have better route running than those two guys. And what that means is that they're going to get more separation against a man coverage rating on defense. So that'll give you more time to throw the ball. So that's another option that you have when you do play with the Seahawks.
Absolutely.